After getting into the car this morning and driving off to start my daily routine, I thought about my age again. And I said, good God, I'll be 79 years old in less than a month. Where did the time go? I realized something as I approached 79. Life doesn't have to be flashy or fast to be meaningful. The greatest joys are often the quiet, ordinary moments, the things you might have overlooked when you were younger. For me, it could have been the smell of coffee in the morning, the warmth of a freshly toasted biscuit, or hearing my favorite 50s and 60s songs on Sirius FM radio. These rituals, small as they may seem, set the tone for my day. We spend so much of our lives rushing, chasing goals or deadlines that we forget to notice. At this age, slowing down and appreciating the little things has become the most significant source of joy in my life. Most mornings, you'll find me at Chick-fil-A. I go out for breakfast every day, and it's become one of my favorite parts of the day. I sit with my cup of coffee, perhaps accompanied by some scrambled eggs or a chicken biscuit, and soak it all in. It's not just the food, it's the people, the chatter, the sense of community. I see familiar faces, folks just reading the newspaper, working on their laptops, chatting with friends, and then heading to work. Sometimes we wave, sometimes we exchange a few words. It's simple, but it feels good. It reminds me that life is still happening all around me, and I'm part of it. Most of the time, I talk to some of the staff at the Chick-fil-A restaurant. They know me because I've been coming in for a while. They'll call me Mr. John. They'll welcome me into the store in the morning. Hi, Mr. John. Uh, Sometimes they'll even come outside and greet me outside as I get out of the car and help me get my rollator out. The owner of the Chick-fil-A even gave me a cup with my name on it because he knows I usually get a refill, but with this cup, it holds enough that I don't need a refill. So maybe it was easier for them not to keep refilling another cup. But I feel welcome there. I feel like they value my business, and that's important. And I get a chance to talk to everybody. And some of the younger people, talk to me and ask me for advice and everything. And we talk about sports, basketball and football, and everything else that's going around in life. After breakfast, I usually head out to my shop. I have a collectibles card shop. Most of the time, I'm doing things that relate to the card shop. It's pretty much a 7-day a week ordeal. I'll go out shopping. I'll go to Sam's Club or I'll go to Costco and buy supplies for the store. I'll go to the bank. I'll have to go to the post office. And that keeps me out and about and it gives me purpose in life. And I always meet new people doing so. When I come into the store on the days that I'm not open, I'm always doing something, uh, whether it's cleaning, stocking shelves, ordering products, doing paperwork, which I hate, or opening up the store. Actually, I only open up 4 days a week, but it keeps me busy, gives me an opportunity to engage with my customers, some I've known in the 26 years that I've owned a shop. It keeps my mind active and it gives me a sense of purpose. Being around people, whether it's at Chick-fil-A or at the shop, lifts my spirits and keeps my heart engaged. That's one of life's simple pleasures that's truly priceless. After breakfast or a busy morning at the shop, I enjoy taking some quiet time. I'll sit by the window with another cup of coffee and listen to my 50s and 60s music. There's something magical about quiet hours, the sunlight moving across the room, listening to the birds singing outside, and the music bringing back fond memories. I've learned that mornings don't need to be rushed. Back when I was younger, mornings were chaotic and filled with clocks. Now mornings are all about presence, about noticing the little things that make life rich. Most of the time, I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, whether it be by alarm or just by habit. And what takes me an hour, it used to take me an hour to get ready. Now it takes me an hour and a half to 2 hours because I dilly dally. I'll shave and then I'll lay down for a few minutes. and then I'll brush my teeth and water pick my teeth and whatever I do to get ready in the morning shower. And I just take my time. I'm in no rush to do anything anymore, except when I have a doctor's appointment early in the morning, then I have to rush to get out on time. The everyday joys and staying engaged. Happiness often hides in the ordinary. Doing laundry, cleaning out cluttered drawers, and other miscellaneous but necessary chores around my apartment. Even these small tasks bring me a sense of calm. But what really keeps me engaged is my daily routine at the card shop. Staying busy there just isn't about work. It's about keeping my mind sharp, connecting with customers and friends who share my passion, and taking pride in something that I manage. These small daily activities, whether it's at home, at breakfast, or at the shop, remind me that every day has purpose. They're simple pleasures, but they keep life meaningful. I may move a little slower these days, but that's okay. A short walk, even around the block or from my car to the shop, allowing me to notice things I used to rush past every day. The smell of freshly baked bread from a bakery, the laughter of children, the shape of clouds, the listening to the traffic in the background. Slowing down doesn't mean stopping. It means noticing the beauty that surrounds us and appreciating that we're still here to experience it. One of the great pleasures in life is people. A smile, a hello at Chick-fil-A, a friendly chat with a customer at the card shop, a call from an old friend. Those small interactions mean more than we realize. I've learned that authentic connection is a gift. Even a few minutes of meaningful conversation can brighten your day. At this age, these moments, just being seen, heard, or acknowledged, are among the most valuable treasures of life. Music is another simple pleasure that grows richer with time. As I mentioned before, every day I turn into Sirius XM, usually in the car, and I let the 50s and 60s music carry me away. A single song can take me back to the first dance, a long drive with friends, or a night under the stars. I don't listen to relive the past. I listen to feel it again. Music connects me with memories, laughter, and the moments that made life meaningful. This gratitude in small things. Gratitude has become a central aspect of my happiness. It's not about wanting more, it's about appreciating what's already here. A warm breakfast, a familiar face, a favorite song, satisfaction of a productive morning at the card shop or doing what I need to do to keep the card shop operating. These are gifts to me. Even the smallest pleasures can create the biggest smiles when we take the time to notice them. Life at almost 79 is about seeing abundance in simplicity. I can relate back to a story. As I told you before, I'm going to Disney in December for my birthday. I usually go every year in December, the beginning of December, and I've gone for the last several years. It's ironic because when we lived in California, I used to pass Disneyland every day on my way up the 405 5 freeways out there, but I never had the time to stop at Disneyland or take the family to Disneyland because I was always busy. I was always rushing to work. I was always rushing home from work. On weekends, I didn't want to get out and travel all that distance again to go up to Disneyland, so I never went. But I'm making up for it now. So here's my message: happiness doesn't hide in grand adventures. It's the little things, your morning coffee, the people around you, the favorite song playing at the perfect moment, and a sense of purpose that keeps you engaged every day. At almost 79, I've learned that contentment comes from not having more, but from appreciating more. Take a moment today to pause. Enjoy your breakfast. Listen to the music that makes your heart smile. Connect with someone. Engage in an activity that keeps your mind active. These are the moments that make life beautiful. I'm John, and welcome back to my channel in John's Universe. Thanks for spending part of your day with me today. If this video inspires you to notice life's simple pleasures, hit that like button and share it with someone who could use a reminder to slow down and enjoy the little things. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would appreciate you subscribing. If you have subscribed, thank you. I appreciate your continued support. Leave comments, and by all means, hit the notifications bell that'll alert you to when I put a new video up. So until next time, take care and keep finding joys in the simple things. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye bye.